Hola. Hola, 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 YouTube. See, YouTube. YouTube. So, anyway, let's jump into it here. If you didn't know by now, wait, check. Okay. Just making sure the mic's working here. It wasn't really picking me up. Why is it being so, okay. All right. So, if you didn't know by now you know by the show of this title. There's a tidal wave coming in. Got to go back to the Luco dot era. From rapper to cold caller. Here I am. 'Tis me. We're all unique in life, you know. We all got our own unique life story, you know. I went from rapping to cold calling. I'm a rapping, cold calling, client signing, son of a bitch junkie. But there ain't really nothing you could take from me, even though I got all of this money. She thought that I wanted her, but I don't want her. I thought that was funny. So, anyway, let's jump into it here. Boys and girls, brothers and sisters. Approximately 4:42 p.m. Chicago time. And I am going to jump in here and start cold calling. Now, I have a list of cold callers. I have a list of leads here that I'm cold calling. I have to. My power dialer isn't set up right. Something happened, so this is a different way. If you see my other videos, you might see me using the power dialer. This is another way, just directly using the pipelines on high level. You can keep track. Look at this. I've built out this whole pipeline. It may look advanced and intricate to some people. But yeah, I've built this out over the last about 2 years now. Yeah. It's literally just been about 2 years I've been with high level now. So using it like every single day for 2 years, like every single day. Wow. Except for days. But other than that, I've taken a couple vacations, a couple small trips, nothing crazy. And maybe even on those trips, I actually took my laptop with, because that's the cool thing. And I actually still opened up my laptop and I still checked on things. So yeah, pretty much every single day for 2 years, I've logged on to high level and been using high level, and I've built out these pipelines and my power dialer and all of this. So without further ado, I'm just gonna cold call, try to get through these 17 calls. It's 4:43 p.m. Thursday, April the 30th. And these are all landscaper leads in Florida, and they're in New York time, which is an hour ahead. So it's actually 5:44 p.m. for them currently. So it's a little bit late for any like offices, which I don't really want to speak to any gatekeepers anyway. They're likely closed by 5 o'clock usually. Almost all offices with gatekeepers are closed by 5. So it's either going to be a bunch of no answers, which I don't want to speak to gatekeepers anyway. I need to start filtering out my leads for only mobile numbers. But it could be a bad time, because also even guys with their cell phones, they may just not answer. They may be just getting home and spending time with their family. So we need to understand that. And sometimes you got to be ruthless. You got to be a killer, but you got to go out here, and we're all out here hustling, you know. But we got to respect people with their family time too and stuff. I mean, I'm still here calling at almost 6 o'clock for these guys, I guess. And I'm still going to call. I think it's okay to call up to like 7 at the latest, has been kind of like my rule for the first 2 years. I don't know if that's right or wrong, good or bad, but sometimes very rarely out of my first 2 years in business, and all the clients I've signed, I have only called up till like 7 o'clock a couple times, and maybe a couple times I've called a little bit later than 7 some nights in the last 2 years. Only a handful of times, just testing the times and different times calling and stuff. Anyway, let's get to it.
Hello.
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 Hey, is this Grasshopper Grounds?
It is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually found you guys online and was taking a look on there. Um, I have a quick question. Are you guys looking to get more estimates right now, or are you pretty busy?
We're pretty busy.
Okay. Because I actually built an AI powered website that can help with like scheduling estimates and stuff like that, like automatically. Is that something you guys would be interested in taking a look at, or?
Not really. I appreciate it, but not really.
Okay. I mean, we can also, if you're already pretty busy, we could also set it up just to like help you guys take missed phone calls and like respond, like have an AI autoresponder to respond to leads, and it's like fully trained on your business and can just kind of help you keep up with things too.
You're right. No, probably not necessary. Appreciate it, though.
Okay, no problem, man. You have a good one.
You too.
Boom. See, I'll try. That was a perfect example of a three strike rule, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, as you can see in my in my pipeline, and I have a couple different pipelines here. For all my pipelines, they're all set up the same way for call 1, call 2, call 3. The first call, if they don't answer, they go to call 2. If they don't answer on the second call attempt, which may be the next day, every other day, a few days from now, depending when I go to call these number 2 second attempts back again. Then if they don't answer again, they go to call 3. And if they don't answer the third phone call, then I go to no answer, and I don't waste my time calling them anymore. So it's like a 3 strike rule for that. But also when you get someone on the phone, I've just noticed like, this is just kind of how I've gotten into the flow. So lost, actually, I'll show you this. So you can mark it as lost like I was just doing, or you can drag and drop it. Lost, select lost reason, and I've added all these reasons. You can add your own custom reasons in here. I've just added the reasons over time as I went. The reasons that they gave me already has plenty of work. So he already had plenty of work pretty much. That's his reason. Anyway, you can see I kind of like, I pushed back a little bit. And when I first started, I was deathly afraid and super nervous and super scared. And I would just say, if they said weren't interested, I'd just say, okay, thank you. And I'd let it go. I wouldn't try to have any friction or confrontation. So I get it if you're just starting off. But once you get a little bit more established, once you build up that sales muscle, that communicate, and I was really bad. I was always really shy and quiet. Still not the best communicator, but I've come a long way and I'm still working on it. And that's one of my main goals in life, is just to get good at communicating and speaking to people, whether that be going up to girls. I haven't done much of that ever in my life still. So I still got to get around to having some sort of a social life and trying to go out and just talk to girls and have fun with it. Just be confident being able to talk to girls. And I just think it'd be fun, like going up and talking to girls out there and socializing, and I've always just kind of dreaded making these cold calls though, but we kind of just got to have fun with it. You got to just be nice to people. And at the end, I was like, okay, you have a good one, man. I always like telling people at the end, even if they're not interested or whatever the case may be, whatever they say to me, I say, okay, no problem. Yeah, you have a good one. Take care, best of luck. I wish people the best of luck. I always try to end the call on a positive note, and I try to give out positive energy as much as possible. So that's a whole mindset thing. And like, there's more, that ties into this, but stuff like that. But and you'll develop and learn along the way, whatever it is you do. But especially this is about like cold calling and stuff. So, and talking to people and doing sales, stuff like that. So this is just kind of like been my journey and what I've learned and realized. But yeah, I'll try. Like, you see the first time on that call, he said, no, not really interested. And then I kind of pushed back and I said, well, we could set it up to whatever I said. I don't even know. If you go back and rewind it, replay it or whatever, I think I pitched him again, kind of. I said, oh, well, it can help you just save time. And then he was like, no, not interested. And then I think I tried 2 times for sure. And then I thought I tried a third time. So then he said a second time, oh, no, not really needed. And then I think I said again, like, oh, well, I'd be happy to just show it to you or whatever. I said, usually I'll say, oh, I'm happy to just show it to you, man, and see how it would help you out. So yeah, I'll push back like 3 times. After like the second time, he's like, nah. And then you say something else and then they're like, no, not interested. Then it's like, okay, well, leave them alone. I'm not going to keep hounding somebody. But I feel good knowing like, okay, I pushed back once and then twice and then a third time. Or 2 times, and then the third time, and then I let it be, and I say, okay, no problem. You have a great night. And tell them, something nice, and don't waste any more of their time.
Thank you for calling the offices of OB Sod and OB Lawn Care Services. Our office is currently closed. If you would like to order...
Of course it is.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is...
So yeah, at the beginning of this call, I told you this is also the last few leads from like just a bad list that I got, and it gave me a stadium. And one of my other recent live videos I just did, I was showing how I had a AT&T stadium in here. Shit, I'm getting a call back. Hello?
Hello? I just missed your call, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Is this...
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Doing good. Yourself?
Good.
Yeah, is this Heads Up Sprinklers?
Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just found you guys online. I was taking a look on there. I was actually... I know this is kind of random. I was just kind of looking you guys up and just thought I'd reach out. I actually built an AI website that can help with like scheduling estimates and stuff.
Brother. I'm at the ballpark with my son getting ready to do back baseball, brother. I gotta let you go. I'm sorry.
Okay, all good.
Thank
Sorry about it. Have a good one. See, so I also just said at the beginning of this video, I feel kind of bad, but especially if it's in the afternoon, now I feel kind of guilty. It's like this guy in the beginning of this video, I said, well, in the afternoons we have to understand, and we have to kind of respect each other, in general in life, be a better world if we all kind of got along and had respect for each other. But there's a lot of good people in this world actually. And, there's a lot of like good businesses and a lot of business deals happening and a lot of partnerships, and a lot of people do help each other. Actually, there's a lot of charities and there's a lot of churches and there's a lot of people that donate to their church. There is a lot of good. I've heard a saying before, like, oh, this world would be a much better place if we had a little bit more kindness, if people helped each other a little more. It's like, think about all the churches and where people go and give to their church and they come together as a community, and it's a great community. Think about all the charities out there, all the people that go out and they help homeless people on the street if they see them, homeless shelters that help homeless people. Like this whole world, all we do is help each other. But sure, there's some bad people out there and there's some bad crimes that happen and stuff. But anyway, we all got to kind of respect each other and try to help each other out. No, that's what I was saying. But in the evening, after like 5 or 6 o'clock, it starts to get into that evening time. I've realized, I thought, well, maybe that's a good time to call when they're just kind of try to catch them getting off work. But a lot of times I've called and in the evening, and I've had guys tell me firsthand, like, oh, I'm eating dinner with my family right now. And then I feel bad. Then it's like, oh shit, now you're catching them at a bad time and they don't want to talk. They're finishing up the long day. They've worked all day. They're finally at home eating dinner with their family, and now they're getting a call from you trying to. So it's like it's a really bad time, and you can end up wasting your time and wasting their time and disturbing people a little bit. So it's better to call like in the morning is what I've found. Anytime from like 7 a.m. all the way till noon or like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's what I've always done, and that seems to be pretty good. I've always got good pickups and stuff when people do answer, and that's always been a whole good time frame just throughout daily business hours. But in the evenings, it's even calling early, like at the 7 a.m. hour is like as early as I've called. Really, I think I've called once or twice at like 6 a.m. to 7. That might even be okay. So you can call pretty much as early, like not 4 or 5 a.m. probably, but like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Pretty early, all the way up until like 5. But I've just noticed like this guy, he just answered a perfect example. He said, "Oh no, I'm at well, he just called me back. I called him and he just called me back. He said, "Oh, I'm at T-ball with my son, getting ready to, he's trying to do T-ball and stuff. And here I am on the phone, this guy pitching him about an AI website or whatever it is. And then he's like, I got to go. And he wasn't even mean about it or anything. He was decently nice about it. I've had a lot worse than that. So anyway, yeah, it can just be a bad time in the evening. Like even if someone does answer, if they do end up answering or missing your call and calling you back like that guy just did, then he's like, "Oh, I'm at T-ball with my son." So you have to understand, like a lot of these contractors like that I call, and a lot of guys out there, I know a lot of us are calling contractors and stuff. Well, they have families they go home to, they have kids, they're home eating dinner, they're trying to spend time with their wife, or they're taking their kids to T-ball or soccer and sports games and stuff. So we got to understand that. So yeah, anyway, on to the next.
Hello?
Hey, is this Curb Masters?
Carlos speaking. Who's this?
This is Luke. Sorry, is this I found you guys online. This is Curb Masters?
Yes, Carlos speaking.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Carl. Yeah, I found you guys and was taking a look. I know this is kind of random. I actually used some of the info and I built an AI website that can help with booking estimates for you guys. Is that something you guys would even want to check out?
No, we're not interested. Thank you.
Okay. Are you guys already using AI or just not really interested in it?
Just not interested in it.
Okay. No, I hear you. I mean, like I said, I already have it built, just like the rough draft homepage. I'd be happy to just show it to you and show you how it works and stuff. Like maybe sometime tomorrow.
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
All right, for sure, man. You got it. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Bye. See how I pushed back there? See, I said that's kind of my flow. So whatever I said, I said whatever. Well, I'd be happy to just show it to you. And I'm not perfect, man. I'm not jumping on here claiming the king of cold calling by any means. I would actually, say I'm one of the guys at the very bottom. Go watch any other cold callers on here on YouTube. I'm sure that a good majority of them, most of them are probably better than me. I'm not like really anybody good. I don't know, maybe somebody watching this, you might think that I'm decent at cold calling, but I don't know. I know I have a long way to work on, and I'm not that good. I still get a little bit nervous or a little bit tense or a little bit sometimes. So he just said not interested in AI. Boom, there it is. Okay. But yeah, it's interesting because I also do these videos. I'm going to start trying to keep these live videos. If you look back on my channel, I have like 2-hour-long live videos where I'm literally just doing a whole 2-hour-long cold call block of about 50 to 100 calls. And I'll just be live. I've live streamed the whole 2-hour block, and you'll see some of those on my channel here if you look back. An hour to 2-hour long lives. I'm going to start trying to keep just like doing like 20-minute clips though, I think. So however many calls I can power through in like 20 minutes, and then I'll just like have a hard cutoff after like 20 minutes, because 20 minutes is like plenty of time, I feel like. Anything more than that, most people these days, it's just like, I know no one's really going to watch it or see it. But I also like to do these because I'm not like super great at cold calling. I'm not perfect. I've been doing it for 2 years. I've come a long way, but it's interesting because imagine 2 years from now, I could look back myself and watch these videos, and it's just interesting to see, like, to think. And I'll have to do that. Like, I have like almost 2-year-old videos on this channel now, or at least a year old, and I'll have to look back. And man, I remember that like it was just the other day. That's insane how time flies. I remember just starting this channel and just making my first couple cold call videos. Now it's already been a year, like 2 years almost, for my oldest videos. But anyway, I'll have to look back and see how I sounded then. If you look up and watch one of my oldest videos, I've probably improved a little bit, hopefully, since then. So, and then now imagine 2 years from now, I can look back and watch a 2-year-old video. 2 years from now, I can look back, watch a 2-year-old video, which would be around this time. And then I can watch a 4-year-old video, which would be my oldest video when I first started the channel. And I can see like, okay, like when I first started, 2 years in, all right, now I'm 4 years in here. Here's how I am now. So I can just watch the journey and just like look back on these videos and laugh at myself and roast myself and see how far I've come too.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Luke, trying to reach Jax.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Hello?
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 Hey, is this Jax One Stop Service?
No, wrong number.
Oh, sorry about that.
Who's this?
Have a good one.
Is this Ed?
Who?
Is this Ed?
Who is it?
Is this Ed?
You said Ed?
Yeah, is this Ed?
My name's Luke.
You looking for service?
I was trying to reach Jack's One Stop Service. Interesting. So what's going on here? I think that's interesting. He said, "Is this Edge?" That guy was funny. So that was some decent content right there, I guess. But that was, and like a guy like him, a call like that, I'm gonna put him into the second call, and I'm just gonna give him a random call again. I'll try him back again like tomorrow, or tomorrow's Friday, or maybe on Saturday or Monday next week or something when I get around to these second call attempts. And I'll just try him again and see how it goes then, because maybe he'll just answer normally, and I don't know. But it seems like he was saying, "Is this Edge?" And I just played it. I kind of played along there, and I was like, "You said Ed?" Because it sounded kind of like you were saying Ed, but I think he was saying Edge, which is my business, Digital Edge Designs. And so that tells me that like my caller ID, either he has like a caller ID scanner on his phone or something like that, some sort of app or something, or I need to look on High Level here and see what's going on and see if they're like, if they verified my ID with my business name or something. Yeah. Because I don't really want my business name popping up, Digital Edge. That's going to cause a lot of no answers, and I just want it to be a random number. Just a random local number, and then I don't want it to say spam either, so just a regular number, so they think it's a customer ideally, and they'll answer. But that was weird. It sounded like he saw Digital Edge and he thought he like knew I was a marketer or something, so he was like kind of fucking with me.
Call recorded.
Thank you for calling FSR Services. For English, press 1. Para Español.
I don't have time for this shit. I still got to do my workout. Then I got to go do my jog, and it's 5:04 now. And by the time I do my workout, which isn't even that, it's only like a 10-minute workout, and then do my 30-minute jog. So that's 40 minutes. Call it 50 by the time I put my shoes on and come back into the house after my jog, yada, yada. So say 50, so about an hour, but somehow it always ends up equaling out to like 2 hours to do my 10-minute workout and my 30-minute jog. It's kind of weird. Maybe I need to optimize myself and really be super self-aware and become really more efficient with my time. Somehow I always tend to lose like 2 hours, it seems like, or an hour and a half. But then I always eat after I run too. So I'll do my workout, jog, and then I'll come back and then I'll eat dinner because it's going to be about that time. So I'm trying to finish up these calls before it gets too late for the people I'm calling, for one, and they're with their families eating dinner and stuff. And then also I got to do this workout, do my jog, come back, eat dinner, and then I got to shower. And then I got to try to do a little bit of service delivery for some of my clients and do a couple quick updates and get some shit done for them. And then I got to catch up and read my emails for the day. And then I got to try to study a little bit if I'm lucky enough to get the chance to study. That was my regular routine. But these days, it's more like do client delivery, catch up with my emails, do anything I need to do with clients. And then if I get the time, if the time allows, then I can study and watch a couple of videos on cold calling or whatever it may be, on sales and stuff. These days, that's more of a privilege, more of a lucky reward when I have the extra spare, when I can spare the time.
Hello, this is Miguel speaking.
Is this Olympic City Air?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is Luke. I actually gave you guys a call. Not sure if I spoke with you or someone else, but I called back like a couple weeks ago about showing you guys the AI live chat for the website that can help with like follow up with leads and stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was just,
They still haven't finished that website. It's supposed to be ready May 12th.
May 12th. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had here in my notes you had somebody working on it for you. So, yeah, I mean, if it's something you're still interested in checking out, I mean, we could still jump on and I can show you how it works and stuff. And then if it's something you want to set up, you can just like, we can send them the code and they can integrate it into the site.
Yeah, gotcha. Are you, let's see, can we set up a time? Like, I don't have anything planned Monday right now.
Okay. Let me double check real quick. You want to do like, okay, I have a call Monday at 8:30. You want to do like 9:30 or 10?
Yeah, I could do that. No, that works.
Okay. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll put you down and then we can just jump on. I just do it on Google Meet and so I can text you the link. I can text you to this number.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah, so I'll just text you the Google link and Google Meet link and before the call and then like send you like a text reminder the day before and then we can just jump on there and I try to keep it like within 30 minutes, but honestly I'll just run you through it in like 15.
Okay. Yeah, no, cool. That's perfect, man.
All right, sounds good, man. I'll talk to you then.
Alrighty, thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Hey, you too. Bye.
Bye. That's the first time I've ever really said that. Said it in that way. Lately, though, I've been like, I don't know. I've just like, I've started by always scheduling and doing like 30-minute demo calls, and a lot of those have turned into an hour-long demo call. I just did one today. I just did 2 demo calls today, and here I am making calls still at 5 o'clock. Not a huge deal for me, but okay, interesting. So it doesn't have his time zone here. So it's saying that he's in my time zone. I don't know. In Chicago? Anyway, Monday, May 4th. There's a demo booked right there, boys. Let's go. So at 5:10 p.m., we got a demo booked. Let's just put them down for 10 a.m. Monday. Yeah, that should be fine. Nice. All right. So I'm getting better because like he just told me, oh well, I have someone doing the website, and he's basically telling me, oh, it's not going to be done till May 12th. So he's basically saying like, normally the old me, the more inexperienced me, would have been like, oh, okay, well, I could try to call you back or after May 12th, then I'll just give you a call after that. But this time, now, whereas I would have said something like that, now I said, okay, yeah, no problem, man. They can still set up the website. They can get it up May 12th, whatever. Still happy to jump on and show you, the AI, how it works and stuff. It's a perfect time while they're setting up the website. And if it's something you like, then we can just send them the code and they can install it into the website while they're working on it, and then they can go live. So I actually had a demo call just a little bit ago with another guy, and he has someone working on his website already, and I'm hopefully going to close him. I didn't close him on the call, so hopefully I'm going to close him. He pretty much is like a for sure. Like we talked for an hour, and he seems pretty much like closed, pretty much done deal. But he wanted a little bit of time, and I kind of fumbled it at the end. I should have just pushed him through it and tried to get his card, but I just ended up sending him the invoice, and yeah, so. But he seems pretty much sold and closed. But anyway, he has a guy setting up his website, and I'm like, yeah, I can, we can get this going, and we can just send them the code, and once they launch the website, the AI will be installed on the website. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully someone may find this valuable, like when I'm explaining these things and I start talking a bit, because I feel like I'm just rambling on here. And I'm like, man, damn, I don't mean to kill a bunch of time just rambling on and on here. I want to just knock out these calls and yeah, be on with it. So these are actually calls that I've spoken with these people in the past, created January 15th, 2026.
This call may be monitored or recorded. I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
I was just thinking of something in my head, like anyone in the world, I can do this live video or I can upload a video. And then I was like, oh, anyone can also make a post on social media. And when you make a post out there on social media, unless you have some sort of like restricted like preferences or something set up, as far as I know, if you post a video on YouTube or post a post on social media, like you post it out there to the whole world, and like anyone in the world can view your video, anyone in the world can see your post. But only a very few will actually see it. Only a very few, if depending on how big you are on social media or YouTube, like me, only a very few select people will see this video right as of right now. I mean, maybe if I'm lucky, which I don't really care, but maybe 30 people will see this video. Out of the whole world is able to view this video publicly on the internet. Anyone in the world pretty much could have access to it and see it, but only like maybe 30, maybe 10, maybe 20 people will actually see this video, which is crazy. Just a crazy thought I had.
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have...
All right. It's crazy how time flies when I just get into this cold calling flow. I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's like kind of a fun, gives me something to do to pass the time, I guess. I guess you could say that. But I do like going on live here and talking to you guys, whoever may watch this. It definitely helps me get my thoughts out, and I don't like to waste too much time rambling. But hopefully these thoughts and the little bit I do ramble here, hopefully it's valuable. I know that I have some. It can be some pretty wise words. I would like to think, that I'm speaking, just from all the mindset stuff I've learned and all of this, and any tips and stuff as I go. I'll be kind of explaining like what I'm doing with these calls and stuff. But ideally, in a perfect world, I like to do a 20-minute. I want to start doing like a 20-minute segments live still, but just keep it at like 20 minutes max, 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes max, and just be hammering out the cold calls. So you guys anyone can watch and just see me call, and just hammer out the calls. Maybe I have a little quick comment here and there on what I'm doing, or a quick comment on the call or something, but I don't want to be like rambling on for 5-10 minutes or something like that. That's for sure. In between the calls, but man, I don't know, maybe it's good. You guys, someone comment and let me know, like, if you like when I'm talking and explaining things, and maybe I have some wise words on mindset advice and stuff like that. And then also you get to see me cold call. So live, and this is all live, unscripted, so straight off the dome. But anyway, I got 8 calls left. I'm trying to wrap this up, and I got to get this freaking workout in and get this jog and running still. And it's dark and cold and raining outside. It's a dark day. We still in the trenches hustling, locked in. Hello?
Hello, that guy.
Hey,
Yep.
man, is this Alan?
Yes.
Hey, Alan, it's Luke. I'm not sure if you remember me. I spoke with you back in January about, about the possibly like showing you the AI system to help you guys get jobs this year.
About the AI system. No. Big guy, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Are you guys already like getting a good amount of work then, or?
Big guy, I'm really good. Believe me. Thank you.
Okay. All right. No problem, man. Thanks anyway. Big guy. Big guy. I'm really good. Man, he might be a mafia boss or something. That's what it sounded like. I should probably leave him the fuck alone. Huh. He said this was Alan. This is Deck, guys. I wasn't very prepared for this follow-up call because these are now follow-up calls. So I have to do these go even slower, because what I have to do is I have to go in, look at my notes from the past interactions real quick. It's still real quick skim through, but it still takes longer than just dial. Now I have to go back real quick, read, okay, December 15th, closed for the winter season, said owner will be back beginning of May. Oh, okay. Then I called in January, he said they are seasonal and the owner won't be in until March. Try back in March to see if he's interested in checking out the AI system. He was like, AI, and my pitch was off there. I said the AI system for getting consistent jobs this year. I just kind of went off of this note. That was my pitch. So I think that was my first time even talking to him. I don't know. Anyway, I think from my notes, it's saying that he's just getting back in office, and I was speaking with someone else. Let's mark him down as not interested in AI. He really wasn't interested. But see how I pushed back, and I've noticed a pattern here that when I first started, they would just say not interested. Oh, I'd be shaky. Oh, okay, no problem, and just hang up. Not literally, but I'd say, okay, no problem. No pushback at all. Now I've built up my strength and my tolerance to calls, whatever you want to call it, a little bit. My Riz, and now I have a little bit more confidence and all that. and strength tolerance to push back a little bit. So now I'll push back and I'll say, well, yeah, but this or this or whatever the hell it is I'm saying on here. I don't even know because I just turned my brain off and I'm not even here. But yeah, so.
Hello, this is Ryan.
Hey, you said this is Ryan?
This is.
Hey, man, this is Luke. I spoke with you like a couple months ago in January, I think it was, about showing you the AI that can help take calls and help you guys schedule jobs.
I don't get that many calls where it would really be worth it. I mean, right. You probably only get 2 or 3 people reaching out a week, so but need more people to call before it makes sense to do any sort of AI for incoming calls.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean that's something I can help out with too. I do like Google and Facebook, social media and stuff. If that's more of your concern, it's like
it's not that I have a concern. I don't need that many calls. I mean, we're a small contractor. We can only handle about 8 to 10 jobs at a time. So
right.
The calls that do come in are very referral based. I've dialed up on the digital marketing side of things in the past when I was first starting the business, and I know it can be done. I know I'm not the best at it by any means, but I'm sure I can do something like that. I'm just where I'm at with the business right now. We're not in a situation where we're dying for leads. We take on projects that we can handle and we do well with them, and we try not to overextend ourselves.
Right. Well, that's a good position to be in, man. That's a good spot. That can be a good time to look into it and just check it out. I'd be happy to show you like my AI system and how we could set it up. Because some guys, like they're like broke and struggling and like they can't even afford anything to do any marketing. Some guys, they have like they're super swamped with jobs and it's just like, and they just don't even need it at all. So, but like I said, I mean, I'm happy to show it to you and just show you what I got and how it works, and at least something you could keep in mind for the future if you guys, ever do need something like that.
Yeah, I'm not interested right now. I mean, it's just one of those timings. Everything's like I tell people that call. I mean, I respect it as a salesman myself, but just not. I mean, it doesn't work out on this particular option for me right this second.
Okay, I got you.
Feel free to keep me on your list if you want to follow up with me every couple months or so, and you never know where I'll be, and if it makes sense, where we're flush with cash and stuck on leads, and maybe something I would be more interested in having a conversation with. But right now, we're just we're in a good spot, not too busy, but not looking for any additional expenses at this time.
Gotcha. Yeah, no problem, man. I was gonna say, yeah, maybe I can give you a call like more around like sometime in the summer or something, and just shoot you a call and see how things are going.
Yeah, again, it's time means everything. I don't know what the best time will be, but definitely don't take me off your list, so to speak. But if you hit me up this summer, and if timing works out, then we can try to have further conversation. All
right, man. Sounds good. Well,
thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Best of luck and have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye. See, some calls I'm just off. Some I'm like, yeah, like damn, like I hit that call, like that was good, that was smooth. I pushed back and I did this. Some calls it's just like the whole call was kind of off. It was just sometimes it's just a hit or a miss. So I actually don't even need to take notes. It would take me way longer to do these calls sometimes if they answer. Only when someone answers and I have a conversation, then I have to sit here and type on the computer. But now I almost was about to start doing that, but now I don't have to because I have my AI call summary that reads all the calls, listens to all the calls, and it will automatically give me this call summary. So I no longer, that's a brand new thing with High Level. I no longer have to manually type in the message each time. But anyway, with him, I'm so used to typing in the message for 2 years. That's like one of my main jobs is making these calls and then taking down the notes to follow up. And I've been really good. I've always, from the very beginning, almost really, I've never been lazy about it. I've always taken down the notes and kept track of my leads, and I always follow up with them. Yeah, I can pride myself on that, I guess. But maybe we'll put them down, follow up in summer. And now I have a follow-up summer pipeline. So now he's going to automatically be moved to follow up in the summer. So he's nice and organized there. And now my AI just created a task to follow up with him in the summer and took down a note automatically. So boom, there we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Brad?
Yes.
Hey, Brad, it's Luke. Not sure if you remember me, but we spoke like a couple weeks back about well, I think it was the website hosting.
The website who?
Just the website hosting for the website.
Sure.
Yeah, I just figured I'd give you a call and see if that's something you were still like looking to get set up, or if you already had someone take care of it for you.
I'm going back to I left who I went to 7 months ago. I'm going back to who I left.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, well, yeah, I had you in my system here. I just came across your contact and I saw the note that you were looking to do like some website hosting or something. So just figured I'd check.
Well, and I apologize. You're about 30 days too late. Pretty sure I told everybody to call back in April, which I don't know, is today still April? It is still April by 1 day, but
technically, yeah.
Yeah. No, and dude, I'll make it short with you too anyway, so you don't think that you lost out on something. Like I have my website looking to drum up work, and I've been with 4 different companies, and at this point, all these companies need to put their money where their mouth is, and I'm unwilling to pay hundreds of dollars a month till somebody shows me results. So basically, I've been telling everybody, if you can do it for $40 a month for a handful of months, and I actually see work being drummed up, then we can actually go and talk money. But
right.
Most guys, when I have that conversation after 5 minutes, like, we can't afford to do that. I get it. So then it just cuts out a 20 or 30-minute conversation down to 5 minutes.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, it saves time for everybody. But
yep.
Yeah, no, I understand, man. I definitely completely understand. A lot of guys have been burned, and I've talked to a lot of guys, and unfortunately, like, you're definitely not the only one. And it sucks to say, but a lot of people have had bad experiences and blown through money and just find it hard to trust a lot of these companies. So I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, eventually, and you know what? I had one kid who told me that he's working for himself, and he's like, I'll do it for nothing for 2 months to show you that I can do it. And then guess what? Then when he called me back in the beginning of April, once he actually goes, oh, I might actually get a chance to have you as a customer. Then when he heard do it, and I said, you don't have to do it for free. You're gonna do it for $40, and that's it. And he's like, well, I just can't do that. And I said, well, what happened 6 months ago when you were all about how good you were? So, but I get it. Nobody should work for free. But at this point, like 2 years or more into this, I'm starting to get to the point where everybody should work for free till they figure out that they can actually do something. So I'm pretty poo-pooing on the whole subject of anybody wanting money for websites anymore. So
yeah, no, I hear
unfortunately.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I was just gonna say, I mean, yeah, best of luck with the guy that you're gonna work with or whatever from the past. That hopefully works out well for you and stuff. And
it won't. All they're doing is managing my website, so that whenever I see that something's not right on it, when I was with them before, they answer the phone every time I call. They've got my website, whatever that is with Google when you're not listed or whatever. They at least did that for me. I left them because somebody told me they could do better. They didn't, so now I'm going back to the company that at least did what I was happy with. So
right,
it is what it is.
Right. Well, yeah, man. Hopefully they help you out and do decent for you. And yeah, if you ever do like have any questions with AI and stuff, I could shoot you my info, and then you can always feel free feel free to reach out if you ever do have any, like even just any questions with AI or the internet stuff.
I appreciate it. I don't like computers. I'm pretty laid back about the whole thing, anyways. So I mean, I'm 95% referral based, so I don't really need a website presence, but everybody has one. So
Right.
I'm willing to pay more, but nobody's actually able to show results. So I'm not willing to do it at first. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you weren't going back with the old guys you're working with, I mean, I'd probably try to work something out with you. It's not something I normally do. I've always just charged up front, like for the first month. And then I've just done it that way. But I mean, shoot, I'd almost be willing to do like a free trial for you. I mean, I'm very confident, that with what I do.
So I would tell you what's this. So this is we're just going to call this April. By October, just left. All of a sudden, they're stumbling over their feet, and well, we can do this for you. We can do that for you. I'm like, well, okay, you said all that 7 months ago. Now you're stumbling because you're losing $40 a month. You should just tell me good riddance, see you later. But no, now you want me to stay with you, and you're going to do everything you promised 7 months ago, but you didn't do. So, and I told him, I said, hey, he goes, well, we have better management. We have this. I said, call me in 6 months. In 6 months, I'll be bored with the fact that nothing's happened again with this. And then I'll leave them again in 6 months to go somewhere else. So I said, I'm willing to give somebody a second chance. It doesn't bother me, but I am a man of my word. And I told who I was going back to, I'm going back to them. They already jumped through the hoops of getting my domain name and all that stuff switched over. I'm not just going to go, nope, somebody else called me, because somebody calls me every day.
Yeah.
That's all I get on my website is somebody calling to get my website.
Oh, I know.
So,
I know. It's just...
So I will tell you, I'm busy now, so I definitely don't even care about the website. I would say if you were good enough to write this number down and call from the last time we had this conversation, call at the beginning of October, and we'll see what my attitude is like then. It's probably going to be the same, but I mean, I'm probably not going to there ain't going to be any results, so then I'll be willing to give somebody else a chance again. But right now, I'm busy, and I'm not going through the hassle of all the stuff now. I'd rather just get it back to the company who did me decent 6 months ago. So.
Right. No, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, man. I mean, I'll save your number and maybe I'll give you a call like around October then and just see how you're doing then, and maybe we'll do something together.
Yeah, like I said, you have a job, I have a job. We all deserve to make money, but man, there's a lot out there that's making it really difficult to open my pocketbook for their websites. So it's hard. And the good ones that are out there, it really sucks for them. It really does.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, I know. Like it's like I said. I mean, a lot of guys have been unfortunately, have had bad experiences and just find it really hard to trust a lot of these companies, which gives the whole industry kind of a bad rep. And then there's guys like me that just try to set up websites and this AI stuff and help out. But yeah,
yep.
It is what it is, though.
So keep pushing. Like I said, I'm telling you, I will give you my time in a phone conversation 5 or 6 months from now. But right now, I'm busy. I'm actually trying to brush my teeth so I can head out to my daughter's softball practice. But I'm still giving you a couple minutes of my time that I don't have. So.
Man, yeah. Well, sorry to bother you, man. And yeah, I'll let you go. But yeah, I'll touch base with you maybe around fall time then.
Something good. For sure.
All right, man. Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too.
Mm-hmm. Bye. Brushing his teeth. See, brushing his teeth, getting ready for his daughter's softball game. See? I see a pattern here. I'm learning, analyzing. Man, I still got to do my workout and go jog.
Thank you for calling Angel Water, now serving high-quality H2O Pro customers.
Got time for this shit right now. 5 calls. May 2nd. Oh, okay. Well, can move him over here. I scheduled a demo with him. 4 calls. Wait, I thought follow up in 1 month. Okay, he can be removed from here. Don't I have him in demo booked? Yeah. So I'm just gonna delete him out of here. Oh, thank God, I'm almost fucking done. Sometimes it feels like the shit just drags on, but agree to disagree. The gift from me up under the Christmas tree don't mean shit to me. You're kicking me out, but it's 15 degrees. Little bitch, just leave. Mom, they grab my fucking coat. Anything to be at each other's throats. Anyway.
Thank you for calling Proud Plumbing. Unfortunately, we're
probably plumbing a toilet.
Hi, you have reached the main voicemail for GM.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Boom. I swear that took way longer than I was like for, than I would have even expected, even after doing this for 2 years. These all took a little bit longer because, as you could see, I had to go in, click into their notes. Otherwise, if these were all just cold calls, I'd just be calling and maybe pulling up my script, I guess, because I have my scripts in the notes. But yeah, I just be quickly pulling up my script and reading off of that. But I'd have to take like 30 seconds, 10, 20, 30 seconds before the call, check the notes. Okay, where did my last talk with them? What did we talk about? Get some context of the call. And then it's a follow-up call. At least it's not a cold call because I'm following up. I'm saying, hey, yeah, we spoke a couple months ago. So that's how I do my follow-up calls. These aren't even really cold calls. These are more so, these were a special few follow-up calls from like the slow winter months, and whereas they wanted me to follow up with them in the springtime. So here we are. So hence why I'm calling them now. But yeah, that's it, guys. It definitely took longer than I was expecting just because I did this live. I ended up going live. I'm like, fuck it. We'll go live. And of course, maybe 20, 30 minutes of this live all in all was just parts me just rambling and talking, explaining shit. But I got to go take a piss. I'm going to get off of here. Got to do my workout. And I got to go do outside and do my jog. It's almost 6 o'clock. Had 2 demo calls today, did a good few of cold calls and some other shit. It's been a bit of just a regular busy day. All my days are pretty busy lately with keeping up with my clients and trying to do cold calls and doing my workouts and my jogs. So anyway, jumping off of here. We're right at an hour. This was solid, but longer than I expected, longer than I was planning, but took a whole hour there. Anyway, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.